This is the new Mercedes-AMG GT 4-door 63 SE Performance. Oh my god, that's a long name. But the important thing is that it's the most powerful road car AMG has ever made. And here are the carwow top 10 things you need to know about it.
Buying a new car? Then head to Carwow and my team will help you find your next car at a fair price. Carwow, your one-stop car buying comparison site.
This is what the normal AMG GT 4-door looks like. And this is the brand new E-Performance Hybrid version. Yeah, Mercedes designers haven't been very busy, have they? The only real difference at the front is the air intakes underneath the headlights. Now, they have vertical bars instead of horizontal ones like the regular GT 4-door. Wow! Somebody really earned their designer's turtleneck jumper that day, didn't they? Okay, so you do get some new 20 or 21-inch alloy wheels, and there's a tiny red E-Performance badge on each side. But these are really small changes, aren't they? There aren't any visual upgrades at the back either. There's a new charging flap for the hybrid system, which I'll get to in a sec, but that's it. The new car has the same movable rear spoiler, black diffuser and similar quad exhaust pipes as the normal GT63S. So are you glad AMG hasn't messed around with the car's looks? Or should it have gone all out and made it look sportier than the normal car? Let me know in the comments. AMG has built a few hybrid cars before, like the AMG GLE 53 and E53 models, but these are just mild hybrids. Basically, they use a tiny 22 horsepower electric motor to give the engine a boost when you accelerate. But this can't drive the car on its own. This new AMG GT 4-door E-Performance is a proper full-blown hybrid. So its electric motor can drive the car's four-wheel drive system all by itself, even when the engine is off. This new car also has a much bigger 6.1 kilowatt-hour battery than those mild hybrid cars too, and it uses some tech inspired by Lewis Hamilton's Formula 1 car. Basically, this means the battery is lighter than most batteries with the same capacity, and it has some clever cooling technology that helps it deliver lots of power in a short burst without overheating. The most powerful AMG road car ever used to be the insane AMG GT Black Series. That has a bonkers twin-turbo V8 with 730 horsepower and 800 Nm of torque. But the new AMG GT 4-door hybrid blows that car into the middle of next week. You get the same 4-litre twin-turbo V8 as the normal GT63S model, so that means it's got 639 horsepower and 900 Nm of torque. But the new car's electric motor adds an extra 204 horsepower and 320 Nm of torque. That's basically the same amount of power and torque as you get from a new Volkswagen Polo GTI. And when you add all this together, the new GT 4-door hybrid cranks out a combined 843 horsepower and 1,470 Nm of torque. That's more than any other AMG car has ever made. Well, until the AMG 1 finally arrives. But don't forget, that's a multi-million-pound hypercar. This is a practical 4-door coupe. It's amazing. The new AMG GT 4-door hybrid isn't just the most powerful production car AMG has ever built, it's also one of the quickest. This luxurious 4-door does 0 to 60 miles an hour in just 2.9 seconds. That's quicker than a regular GT63 S 4-door, a Porsche Panamera Turbo S or a BMW M8 Grand Coupe competition. All those cars do 0 to 60 in close to 3 seconds dead. What's even more amazing is that the new 4-door hybrid is only a tenth of a second slower to 60 miles an hour than a Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Now, if you want to see just how quick that Taycan Turbo S is, click on the pop-out banner. It should be just appearing in the top right-hand corner of the screen. You can watch me drag race one of those cars against a load of other quick EVs. There's also a link in the description. If you thought the new AMG GT 4-door hybrid's exterior changes were hard to spot, wait till you get inside. It looks almost exactly the same as the regular car. You get the same sweeping dashboard and race centre console with buttons laid out to look like cylinders in a V8 engine. The steering wheel has a new design though, with some thinner spokes, but that's the only real change. The dual screen infotainment system is mostly the same too, although it has some new graphics and extra menus that let you control the car's hybrid system. It's all just as nice as before, and I bet it'll feel really posh, but I can't help thinking that it's starting to look a little bit old-fashioned now, especially when you compare it to the interior you get in the futuristic Mercedes EQS. In fact, if you want to see more on that car, click on the pop-out banner appearing now in the top right-hand corner of the screen, or follow the link below the video for my full in-depth review of the EQS. The new GT 4-door hybrid 6.1 kilowatt-hour battery has about the same capacity as the battery in a Renault Twizy electric car. But don't expect this new AMG to match the dinky Twizy's 50 miles of range on electric power alone. After all, it's a big, heavy 4-door luxury car, not a tiny little 2-seater city car. So, how much range do you think it has? 25 miles? Maybe 15? Nope. A full charge gives you just 7 miles of electric-only range. At least it'll do 80 miles an hour in electric-only mode, which is pretty good. And 7 miles of range is probably enough to get you to a nice quiet back road where you can fire up the twin-turbo V8 and burn a few dead dinosaurs. This new e-Performance model comes with the same 9-speed multi-clutch gearbox as the regular AMG GT 4-door, but AMG has added another 2-speed gearbox just for the electric motor. It works a bit like the 2-speed gearbox you get in the Porsche Taycan and the Audi e-tron GT. This means the motor uses a lower gear when you launch the car or accelerate hard, which helps improve acceleration, but it shifts into a higher gear when you're cruising around to stop the motor over-revving and to help it use less electrical energy. It also changes up to second if you do more than 87 miles an hour. And this is all done automatically, even if you have the normal 9-speed gearbox in manual mode, so you don't even have to think about the gearbox on the electric motor. But I'm just telling you about it, because you're probably interested, right? The new AMG GT 4-door hybrid comes with the same driving modes as the regular car, including Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, Race and Individual. But there's also a new electric setting. This leaves the twin-turbo V8 switched off, so you can cruise around at 5 AM in the morning without annoying your neighbours. Although it does play fake engine sounds through the cabin speakers when you switch the ignition on. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Thankfully, AMG has kept the standard car's drift mode. Thank goodness for that. The new AMG GT 4-door hybrid comes with carbon ceramic brakes as standard, with 6 piston calipers at the front and a single piston caliper at the rear. But that's not the only thing that will stop this huge 4-door coupe. It can also use its electric motor as a generator to help slow the car down and recharge its batteries at the same time through regenerative braking. And you can customise the strength of this regen effect using buttons on the steering wheel. Level 0 turns the system off completely, and Level 3 cranks it up so high that you can pretty much drive the car around just using the accelerator pedal, because when you lift off, it slows the car enough as though you're actually using the normal brakes, although you're not. It's a bit like the e-pedal system in a Nissan Leaf. Oh, and when you put the AMG GT 4-door hybrid in race mode, it automatically sets the regen to level 1, which is supposed to feel the most like driving a normal car. But that's not all. This new hybrid can also use its limited slip differential and the motor's regenerative braking to help stabilise the car in certain corners without the ESP system applying the brakes. It's all very, very clever stuff, you know. Mercedes hasn't said how much this new car will cost, but you can bet it'll be even more expensive than the normal AMG GT 4-door. After all, electric motors and fancy Formula 1 inspired batteries don't come cheap. The standard AMG GT 63S will set you back around £140,000. So don't be surprised if this new hybrid ends up costing more than £160,000.
Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Also, let me know of any other videos you'd like me to do in the comments below. If you click there, you can watch some more videos, and if you click on that box there, you can actually sign up to the carwow newsletter, where we'll keep you up to date of all the latest news and reviews from the car world in between these video uploads. So just click on that, sign up, it's completely free, and of course you can cancel anytime you want to. Thanks for watching, see you next time.